Okay, good late Monday morning, Michael Venezia. Mike V, at TradeGATEHub. They call me Mike V as opposed to Coach. He actually has Coach. And by the way, talking about monikers, if you will, or nicknames, as TradeGATEHub is sponsored by Tradeview Markets, who has the lowest commissions, tightest spreads, and without award-winning service, the first two are relevant. I would like to be, see this guy who had one of these microphones. I would have been one of those guys in the old days. Been like bringing the cowbell, those old people that went nuts. With that being said, at least he knew what he was talking about. Okay, we go into TradeGATEHub, and what I was saying about nicknames is this. Friday afternoon, one of the best videos of the year, it was without me, Coach gave Friday afternoon with the pivot king. It was Coach against the pivot king.
Curtis.
And that was Friday at 4:30. Two people that still didn't want the market to close at Friday at 4:30, still wanted to talk. A tremendous amount of comments, views. Bravo to both Coach, who leads by example, makes me a better person, and to the pivot king, who, by the way, happens to be sharper than most. I hope he takes that as a compliment as he's listening. Either way, thank you for tuning in. I would urge everybody that one of the better amenities at TradeGATEHub or Tradeview Markets, or whichever you'd like to articulate, is the YouTube channel, where our 55, almost 5,600 subscribers, and as well as bringing very, very high level guests to the table. The guest was, I forget who it was, Peter Brand, Jack Schwager, David Hunter. People write books, not one book, APLD. Excuse me while I buy more APLD here. You know what? Oh, take out the big offer, buy another 8,000 APLD. That's Mike V. APLD. How can you like these things? Taking calls off the board. How many do I have? I don't want to weigh them in. Actually, I'm not going to weigh them in. The stock's got a positive trend, good price action. It's at the high of the day, and it's taking calls off the board. No jinx involved. We have 24. We should have more. Whoa. Here's the weekly. There's the weekly on APLD. The weekly's in the bright green here, 647. So it is above the weekly 200-day, which, by the way, all right, so let it back, listen, maybe I top tick the freaking thing. I'm trying to help it a little bit. Do I really care? I think it's going higher. I do always say have pride in fills, but this could pull a Coach proverbial back and fill and shake people out at this 200-day on the weekly as opposed to daily. Looks pretty good. So watch it there. Getting back to all the guests that we have. I hope I'm doing them justice here. Tremendous. Really. Bravo. It's amazing. The guests we're able to curate. Okay, back. What do we do? Posted last evening, Sunday evening, today being Monday, naturally. Always click to enlarge. Oh, look at that. Surf's up. He double clicked it. Oh, that was a China supply. Oh, look at him. Surf's up a double poster. Look at that. He was so anxious to post how China in trade supply is, M1, that he double posted, and he should, because he knows that Mike V and the rest of the TradeGate members are long JD, right? And we're long a lot of LI, Long Island, New York. Actually, only have 3,400 left, but I was buying this thing aggressively. I'm buying this thing aggressively all the way up. Long Island, New York, going high with or without you. Tesla leading the way. If they go off on tangents, it's irrelevant because they're all winners. TSLL, Astro, hope you're in it, kid. I know you're in it. TSLL. All right, doesn't matter. Microsoft was down like 4 at one point. Here's the board. All right, here's the board. Here's the freaking board. They dragged me in. I said a real man would buy Kava. That's actually Boyle. Sold some this morning. Dale Pinkert. They call him Coach. One of the better trades of the year. What a trade in UNG. Why did I not load in this board? Fuck. If it was a stock, if there was the VIX, forget about if it was a stock. The VIX worked this way. If it was the VIX, would you buy it? Yeah, you would, Mike V. Why not with volume breaking the 50-day, going up, things curling up? I'm in UNG though. I'm a pocket full of UNG. I did sell some on the open in the fund. I sold it like right. All right. 1572. Left 20 cents on the UNG table. Now we leave runners. Actually, now I'm going to see what Coach says about it. He got me in the trade. He's going to get me out of the trade. Getting back to surfs up, getting so excited that China supply. There it is. The week off. Again, it's a weekly on Baba. There you go. What are you going to do? Are you going to let it? Are you going to let it keep going in your face, up in your face, like Meta? Actually, this is the. Oh. Speaking of Meta, we made a sprung a leak here. Hold on. What do we have? Oracle down, SSMT, Still, Boyle. What do I have? ALB going up nicely. You know what I have? NCLH. Let's go through my position. NCLH. I just bought some more. What is it? 29? Oh, NCLH. I top picked it right before I got on the air. I had a lot of it. Might have ran its course. Selling some NCLH. At my smart route, I'll try to make a penny. I'll sell 4,000 at 20.94. There's my order. As you can see, my price is 20.93. Smart trout, everybody to use, same thing. Not hiding anything. There's plenty of action all over the place. Baba, JD, Long Island. I'm in this one. Oh, you know what? I gave the room and I'm in them. I gave the room to China, a couple of China floaters. Let's go back to Friday. I'll get back to YouTube and let me finish the flow and things that are really important, except with what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, which is important. AP real man take Kava, that worked. APLD calls going off on Friday. Aklo calls, that was up in the morning. It's up over 9, Aklo. And I know Aklo is up over 9. And that price is correct. Okay, hello. It was 909 this morning. Fact. TLT on Astro Combo's list as I scored back on TGH. Okay, what will you, Mr. A real man trading's on MSTR. Go back. AME calls. Let's go back on Friday. Oh, look at that. AME, well, let's go back on Friday. And I offered a guarantee. Post it. Anything, anybody catches me deleting anything except Wall Street research, any type of trade, any type of, they get $1,000 US. Call me out on it. I don't freaking delete anything. Matter of fact, I overdo it. But let's go back to, why would I delete anything? I'm not infallible. AEM calls. This was on 3 days ago, which was Friday. UNG sexy. CCL calls were going. NCLH, we got it. Tesla, CCL calls. That worked for a trade. But let me go back to the lower, the China plates that I'm in. I'm in them. Tony Pistachio needed a nap. Real man takes tea. Well, whatever. USO calls. Meta the 600. Lewis just getting there to say hello. Hey, Lewis, how you doing? Give us a trade. How you doing, Lewis? Nice to see you. Earnings today. Micron acting well is up 3 at one point. Micron was up 3 at one point. I had Western Digital overnight. I'm not sure if I sold it. Not sure if I sold it. Not sure if I should. I would. There's MU was up 3. Western Digital I had long overnight. And I had a lot of it. It's still going to work. I got, maybe, you know what? I was hypocritical. Maybe I am looking. Previous day close. Maybe I'm looking at the maybe the market a little bit, but it does sell. I said 8,000 of it. Made a little schnitzel. But watch MU. MU's not done. And I was talking to Sunrise Trader, our boy, as Sunrise Trader on my Twitter feed. That's STX and MU look okay. STX and Western Dig. Obviously, the ones that are going are VST, K. They've reversed 2 on volume. A lot of good trades here. The futures go up. SC, this is the one. And for that reason, pardon me, I am in a bunch of CPNG, but it's not going as much as I thought it should. 22.52. I'm in CPNG. I'm actually trying to offer 2,000 out of 25.18. So much it sucks, but it's when it's going to move, it's going to move. But it looks good. There's no difference than, obviously uranium's hot. CCJ backing it filth right day up, if you will. NXC going with it. Uranium, the sexy ones. Stock looks more than this. When stocks went 5 to 6. Zim, Shipper, the calls. Coach wanted to know about natural gas stocks. Let's take a look at a couple. RRC, best of breed. Nice I went from narrating to actually getting personal to see how this worked. That hit me. That's like a news reporter that's giving the news, and then all of a sudden the tragedy happens in their hometown. They go, "Oh, this person, RRC, I did not have this thing." Pardon me. See, that's Apache, last year's TLT. Oxy, got it from the bottom. Never enough. Not a barn burner. Coach would say that, times the oils aren't going to make a V-shaped rip off the bottom. If they did, believe me, we'd be in. Let's keep going. As I catch my breath and almost die here. All right, MU important. Couple of big caps. RKLB, let's go to today. All right, couple of things. Overseas stocks and bond, Japan. GDX, or another guest, Larry Tentarelli. What a great name that is. It's better than Venezia. Tarantelli, it's a great Italian name, Larry. Also knows how to pick a freaking stock. Tesla posted days ago. You to watch. Look at Tesla today. This is it. Oh, hold on. Oh, those are I knew it. Good evening. That was last night. The first thing I post. This is it. If you don't know the top 5 to 10 stocks in every one of these respective sectors on what's acting the best and poor, you're at a disadvantage right away. And I apologize about the shock value. If you think I'm wrong, if you think I'm right, I'm telling you right now. Because if apparel and shoes, if boot, which I believe is the number one, I hope it is, because if I'm not, I'm going to be wrong here. Oh my God. Boot. The number one. The Boot Barn. Yes, that's right, sir. The worst is DBI. Dressbarn. I was actually taking calls. But if you don't know the top 10, 5 to 10 stocks in each respective sector, these stocks run. I'm not saying that, Skechers going to run with Boot Barn. Sometimes it does. Retailers don't really run that much. They become thin as big box and all this. But oil and gas, man, they run together. EOG goes with PXD, which goes with PSX with VLO. They all go together. Semis, best freaking group of them all to trade together. So if you don't know those, that you're at a disadvantage. I'm serious. Oh, you know what? I didn't post this chart of the danger zone. Here's the key events for the week. No matter what type you trade, short term, long term, boom. You know what I mean? That's a golf course right here. There's a bunch of traps. There's a water. The par 5. It depends how you have to be treated like that. I do. It's not like, oh, Kugler, which by the way is my wife's maiden name, Bowman. It's not like you say, oh, Bowman. I remember last time he spoke at 9:15. He talked about I don't, you know what I mean? All I know is this guy speaking at 9:15. See what happens. EBIO. That freaking Mick always swings away like you swing, man. You're focused. Bravo. I got you. Lay's. I have it. You never have enough. Lay's potato chips. Why not? I have it. I think I sold a bunch at 13, went to 16. If I was short, it'd go to 50. I'd be short it still. I don't know why that happens, but I have Lay's. Selling on the way up. My last sell here, I remember, was 14.40. Went to 16. Yeah, I still have some. I think I only have like 400. Yeah, I had it from 10. 200. If I was short it, I'd be short 4,000 down 10 points. It's amazing I would. No, I wouldn't, but those trading know what I mean. I digress. So I take a sip of tea. That's what happened to JD. A nice win. Uh-oh. What do we have here? Spam risk. That gets a drop. Meta taking calls. APLD, I'm in that. Be aware of things. TPIO. 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 All right. I know it. Okay. I get it. Okay. This is what I see by TPIO. This is what I see, regardless of the symbol. I see it's got it in it. It's got it in it. It never breaks the 200 day. So unless you have an anomaly, which by the way, don't get me wrong, stock going from whatever 380 to 560, nothing to take shake a stick at. But it fails. You know what I mean? That volume day, well, you know what? It did close above the 50 day. Better trades. I could see it. I probably wanted more over 413, but if you're in it here, I get it. You wanted to break that close. I wouldn't talk you out of it. I don't know it. I don't know what went on from here to here. But it's got volume, it's got range. And it's above the 50 day. So I get it. I mean, if that's I wouldn't talk you out of the trade. Matter of fact, I got it. I get it. I have to have like 20, 30,000 if it not to sound arrogant in order for me to tolerate, you know what I mean? It could lead to something. Smallest positions do lead to good winners. Let me oh, I see. I see now. Now we're nice. Now we're looking into more of the history here. I get it. All right, that's the spot you want at the 317. No, maybe not. It's going up on low volume. It came down on heavy volume. You know, I guess I get it. You want the heavy volume, you want the sellers out and the scared money, but it's not like it was parabolic and people got shook out of a stock in a strong trend. You know what I mean? They just might have said enough is enough and moved on. I got my eye on it. Keep me abreast, Nick. That's what I think about it. I'll look at the news. Obviously, it has bio in it, which for me is always good, but we'll move on. Let's see if we have any questions on TGH, in TGH, or on YouTube, that is. That's what I think about it. Buy an inverse ETF on the video. Buy NVD, buy the other one. Buy an inverse ETF. If you're in the video, just trade smaller size on it and get paid. My opinion. All right, what else? GME highs. Bastard. I mentioned the first thing I looked at. They shook everybody out of GameStop. And then I saw Children's Place taking calls. I should have known something was up. What temperature is it? 65 and 63 and cloudy. Children's Place. Not done. It's got a flag. Look at this Children's Place, my God. You know what I saw taking calls? IQ, the other China Netflix. Look at IQ. Oh my God. They see 3. You know what I'm long? Go to from 290, and I can't wait to get out of it. Oh, this thing is so bad. I'm long go to. This China, I fell for it. See this? I fell for it. I'm in go to. I'm in a lot of it, like 30,000. Bitch, from 290. 290, it's 281. Stock should be what's going on Chinese stocks? Should be 320. 32,000 Nile. Go to. It's 280. What a piece of shit. What am I doing? I'm offering it out. Stupid. Billy can't go. See, the better ones are going. Billy looks okay. How about Biden? The better ones are going. That's the one. How about NetEase? Now we're talking NetEase. It's been 4,000 trading days since China's last all-time high. All right. I'm sure I'll be trading for the next 4,120 days too. All right, the big bearish. Nevada. Two-sided action today. Onion. Here you go. It was important. Important post. Onion. Nike reports this week, Mick. LVS light flow. Tesla still calls. Las Vegas bullish. Interesting. But the China play, oh, a little flat. Nope. This I should have been on. MGM too. I am in a casino stock. Las Vegas taking calls. Let's look at best of breed, which was win. MGM, Las Vegas. If you're gonna buy a casino, I'll leave it there. Anybody else? Rotation Monday. I'm not gonna use the Monday afternoon excuse. I never did on Monday morning. As it gets to the middle of the day, maybe it's time to reflect, know what you're doing, see what's going out there. Ask questions, go over trades. Rotation. We'll leave it at there, okay? What I'm going to do, and probably the Hope Coach talked about it this morning about Nat Gas, or even the Monday morning lineup an hour ago, all these great views. So I'm gonna watch Coach's video, get reacclimated to maybe, I'm basically did finish the smash and grab for the Monday morning and done with the day trading. Now we'll go back, watch Coach's video, what's going on with the week. I'll probably go over the data that I posted last evening again, as well as what subs post. So until then, Mike V, don't let your trades turn into positions. Have some pride in your fills, and I'll try to do better again later. Cheers.